Today we'll be completing Celeste Seasides. Now, for this video, I've already completed the first few, and I've already started with this chapter, which is the Golden Ridge. Now, this level is heavy emphasis on the wind. Like, the wind is very strong, so it pushes you very fast. And I was doing very well until I somehow got to the last part where I overshot myself. Now that right there put me through a mental pain, because that just really hurt. That really hurt. But the next attempt I was able to complete it. Alright, next level. Mirror Temple. This one is very difficult for its absurd wall jumps. Like, most of the jumps you make are just all wall jumps. After dying like multiple times to like just the early sections of the third stage, I managed to finish it and complete the level. Alright, reflection. This chapter is just a bunch of bumpers. Like, most of the jumps you make are from bumpers. I actually was expecting like some kind of boss fight where you fight against yourself, but apparently not. Nevertheless, I still completed this. And we move on to the next level. The summit. Every single technique you have used throughout the game will be put to the test. This level pulls no punches. I have died so many times at the last section that it's not even funny. I've thought about giving up on this level, but I still pushed through, and eventually I made it through all the challenges. And I finally got the heart. The core is basically just a summit, but just more to it. It starts by just teaching you a new skill that you can use, and it just throws at you immediately. It then has some really long sections, like very long, like if you die you just go back to the beginning of the section, and it really hurts. Especially at the last one, the last section. Not to mention that it switches between fire and ice. Eventually I was able to complete the middle section and get past it.
Okay. Oh, that hurts. What is it this time?
And now comes the last section, which is just one giant gauntlet. If I die anywhere on that gauntlet, then I just go back to the very beginning of the section and I have to redo it all over again. Almost all skills that you learn through the game is being put to the test here. It's just like the summit, but almost worse. I just kept dying and dying and dying on the most simple steps, even though I've done it multiple times. It hurts mentally, but I kept pushing through. Eventually I made it all the way towards the middle section, where I forgot to jump off to conserve my momentum, and I accidentally died. I fixed that later, but the hardest part comes next. I died at that point, so I had to replay the entire thing from the very beginning. I actually died at that point multiple times. After finally going through those obstacles, I had to pause the game because I was actually getting exhausted and had to take a breather. The final obstacle was 2 long jumps, and they weren't even like proper long jumps. You don't even jump when doing these. So naturally I struggled with it, and I actually died multiple times to that part. I felt dejected at that moment, but I still kept pushing through. Eventually I was able to do it and get the last heart.
Yes! Yes!
Thus
Finally!
completing the seasides, and in doing so it gained me the platinum trophy.
Oh my goodness. I have died so many times on that level. The last left is this one, but I'm not doing that. Look at this.
And there you go.
All
From
seasides.
Forsaken City all the way up to the core, I was able to get all of the hearts and complete all the levels, thus earning me the platinum trophy.